Hello flamingos, I'm Dlamingo, and today I'm going to introduce to you guys my pets. A little background on my pets before I do so. One of them's making a lot of noise right now, and normally I would like stop the video and like maybe edit it out or something, but I'm gonna let it go because this is what he does. I have a parakeet named George. He's a little blue guy. I have a guinea pig named Toby, and I have a dog named Gus. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna talk about each one of them and give a little background on them and the story that came with them, because I kind of got in trouble for some of them. So here we go. Okay. He likes to fly away a lot. Oh. Okay. I'll be right back. Let's try this again. Come here. You're okay. Come here. You're okay. So this is my friend George. George is a blue parakeet. I picked him out last year. I had another pet named Nippy, and he was a catfish I accidentally caught when I went kayaking 4 years ago. And when Nippy died, I was devastated because I had him all through college. And so I got the idea. I was like, I need something. You know, I did have a dog at home, but I needed something else. So I went shopping. You're nibbling on me. I went shopping just to like look at pets. I didn't actually go shopping. I was just going to look, just because like me and my roommate used to do that all the time. And I saw that they sold parakeets at the store, and I was like, how much money do I have in my bank account? That was my first option. And my second thing that I thought about was, would my dad kill me? So I had a conversation with my dad, and he talked to me about, you know, how I used to have a parakeet named Beep Beep when I was little, and he still let him out of the cage. And I was like, oh, well, he's giving a positive feedback. I didn't tell him I got one. So I decided, you know, it's time to get him. So I bought him, and he was all together. He himself was like 15 bucks. And then everything else I got for him was like, all together, I paid like $132. I don't know why he's tasting me so much. I don't understand. He doesn't usually do this. I got him in a big cage, enough to fit 3 parakeets in it. I do take him out a lot. I let him fly around my room. I did clip his wings only because if he did happen to get out my window, I don't want anything to happen to him because, you know, I love him a lot. He is a year old now. Well, a little over a year. I don't know when he was born, but I usually make March his birthday. And I didn't tell my dad about him at first. I had him for a week, and then I came home to visit my dad, and I was like, hey, I gotta show you something. And so I showed him the bird. I showed him a picture of it. I didn't actually bring the bird home, and I was like, I made a purchase, I bought a bird. And he wasn't upset with me. He's just like, it's your responsibility. And he is my responsibility. Oh. And I guess we're done with him for now. So the next one I want to introduce you to, this is Toby. So Toby is my guinea pig. He is, I don't know what kind he is. He's a long hair or something. I don't know. So a few short months after I got George, I felt the need to get something else. I don't know. I don't have self-control. I don't consider myself to have self-control. I was with my best friend in town, and we went to the pet shop because we just wanted to look. I was thinking about getting fish because Nippy died. My dad got a whole tank for me over spring break. And so, okay, you know, get some fish, put some fish in the tank. They're easy to maintain. Well, I think so. And then I saw that they were having this sale on guinea pigs, and it was buy a guinea pig cage setup, get a free guinea pig. And it was $32.99 for everything, the whole setup. And then I got this little boy for free. So that's what I did. I broke down. I'll put a picture like right here or something, because there's a picture of me just knowing I just made a bad decision. His birthday is June 16th. Well, that's his adoption day. I don't know when his real birthday is. So his first birthday is coming up soon. And I bought him, and this is where it gets kind of funny because I didn't tell my dad I bought him. And we live in the same house together. I moved in from college. So, so I put his cage in my room over here, and I let him run around more than he is in the cage a lot of the time, just because I wanted to get good exercise and stuff, and I make sure it's safe for him. And he would run around my room and stuff. Now, I had Toby for 3 months before I broke down, and I was like, okay, look, I have a pet guinea pig. And he wasn't happy about it, but it blew my mind that he had absolutely no idea. For 3 months, I went to Florida, and this guinea pig was in this cage. I only went for like 2 or 3 days. I want to clarify that Toby had everything he needed for the 2 days that I was gone. I saw him right before I left, and I saw him as soon as I got back, and he was completely fine. He had all the food and water and Timothy hay that he needed, and his cage was not dirty. But still, like, this guinea pig was in this cage. He didn't make a noise and, like, make my dad realize that he was in here. And so after that, I was like, I have to tell him. He's gonna figure out. So I brought him downstairs, and I go, close your eyes. And I go, all right, open your eyes. And it was just him. And he says, as long as it's not a snake or something, which I love snakes too, but I don't think I can get one right now personally. So yeah, ever since then, I've had Toby around, and he's fun. He bit me yesterday on the leg because I had to clean him up a bit, and he didn't like it. And that's the first time he ever bit me or like ever showed signs. And I think he was in distress a little bit, but he's a generally good boy. Like, he lets me do whatever I want to him, and he's docile and he's funny. He has quite the personality, and so does George. If George would ever shut up, he's very noisy over there. So yeah, this is Toby. Okay, so this one was a little more difficult because he doesn't come up in my room on his own. Like, unless he wants to come up here to eat my trash or something. So I had to get treats to lure him up, and he's right here. Hold on. Up. Come on. This is my dog Gus. He is a Springer Spaniel, and he is 8 years old. And he is the best boy in the world. So we got Gus 3 months after we lost our other Springer Spaniel, Jake. And it was devastating to both my dad and I, and we really couldn't stand the silence in our house. It was just me, my dad, and Jake. And we were sad. So a few weeks after, Jake's passing, my dad said, look, found a Mennonite farm. Let's just go get a dog. It was $300. So I have to make him stay now. Relax. You're in a video with me. Yes, hello. So we drove and we picked him up, and he's old now, but a Springer Spaniel's face is supposed to go white all the way up to like through the nose, and he didn't. His face was actually, you can't tell now because he's old, but his face was originally all brown, and that's what we liked about him, that he was Steve, love me, please love me. That's what we liked about him, that he had an all brown face. I'm just gonna let him go. He was different than the other Springer Spaniels, so we decided to get him. And it was like the best decision we ever made because he's very funny. The only thing is, he's bad. He eats everything, he chews everything. I can't even tell you the amount of cell phones I've gone through and my dad's gone through because of him. Right now he's trying to get at my laundry and eat it. Hey! He's a good dog. He, has some bad habits. He's 8 years old now. His birthday's in August, so he's gonna be 9. And, I don't know what we would do without him. We like Springers for some reason. And yeah, so those are all of my pets. Each of them are unique, and they all have their own personality, even though they're like all different species and stuff. George and Gus get along. Toby is scared of Gus. And overall, I don't know what I would do without them. They just all each make me happy every day. So, which of my pets was your favorite? Was it the bird? Was it the guinea pig? Or was it the bad dog? Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, leave a dislike. I don't care. I make these videos for fun, just have a good time. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.